Hi. If you hear all the sniffling and boogers, it is I. Jinx did nothing wrong. And I'm still sick. So, but this is this is coming out tomorrow? Wow. Wow, how amazing. This is coming out tomorrow. Are they taking my advice that I know that they didn't listen to me at all, but I was thinking like they should just do one champion at a time and go back and then just make sure that the champions are actually just like more fleshed out. So it looks like Viktor's back. Hold on, maybe I should put myself on the screen because I'm starting to get used to doing that anyway. Give me a second. Scoots. I always gotta adjust this stupid camera. Hey, what's going on? I like my baldness. Anyway, so we got Viktor. What I like to see here though is that we have 1 million views on, what is this, 5-second clip? 7-second clip. I don't know, that seems like a good thing to me, as far as like, they need to really just eat Arcane up, man. This is the perfect time to eat up Arcane. Seems that people are happy it's the old Viktor. I kind of would rather have this, just because it gives them more leeway and it actually is more synchronized. I think new Viktor was the one that they're pushing back though. I feel like they probably was gonna give him wackiness. Viktor already has voice lines. This Viktor already has voice lines. Already has followers. So I think that that's what they decided. Let's give them this one real quick, and then kind of have them hyped up a little Glorious Cinema. And then here it is, Viktor's Relic, and his thing. Is this the Relic? Okay. No. Okay, we're gonna go to the deck. The deck is gonna be, and there it is again. They're going with pretty much the basic. So we get Ballistic Bot in there. We get Chumpa-Lumps. This is pretty good. We get Iterative Improvement. Pretty good. I actually like the Mechanized Mimic. Like, the Mechanized Mimic is so damn good. If it has any augments that makes it cheaper, yeah, it's gonna be a problem, because Mechanized Mimic just gets all the keywords as long as it attacks. And then if they give him the Viktor stuff that they have already in the game, it's a wrap. Let's see. So we got allies have augment and have +1/+1, and then we have March of the Machines. When you summon a created unit, granted augment. What? Hello? Hello? Are you in there? So allies have augment, and then when you summon a created unit, granted augment. But wouldn't that already be the same thing? Hello? And then we have allies have augment +1/+1, and they get your augments grant additional defense. So right now augment, you only get +1 attack, but now they're gonna give defense. So instead of doing what they have in current, like the current what they currently have in there is that when you trigger augment by playing a created card, you only get +1 attack, but now you're gonna get +1 attack and defense, which is pretty cool. Then you put in spell burn. When you play a spell, deal 1 to Nexus. Not that crazy. Basic mana flow, and then we have when you play a created spell or unit, copy it. Now that is like pretty much automatic mirror mage without having to have a mirror mage on the field. So Hex Core, Viktor's Hex Core is gonna duplicate. Any of those little spells will duplicate. You might have some board issues, but still overall pretty good. Yeah, basically it makes Glorious Evolution. Everything becomes Glorious Evolution. The only thing you don't get is that one thing where they get all created cards are -1 cost. So that's the only thing you're missing from the Glorious Evolution. I thought it would have more stuff with keywords, but I feel like that's already Kai's thing. So I can see why they went with this route. So far, so good. I think that that's pretty easy for them to do, easy for them to keep up with. And then we have the perfect Hex Core, which is power. Round start, create a Hex Core upgrade in hand. Your Hex Core upgrades have stopwatch and can upgrade any ally. Interesting. Is that like random? That's a really interesting relic though. But is that random? Like so stopwatch means that it's burst speed, which is, oh, hallelujah. But usually a Hex Core is designated to a specific ally. So like if I have a full board of nonsense, who gets the Hex Core? Do I get to choose? And can upgrade any ally. Because like what that would be kind of scary is if you have Viktor and then like for some reason it doesn't target Viktor. Or does Viktor get it and then also they get the other one as well? Like does Viktor get both upgrades? Like that would be pretty cool. You're upgrading an ally and then do something else and then, oh, they just laid that out. So pretty cool, I would say, right? So What other nonsense do we want to do with that? I luckily have this available here. I was doing a Ari run that is forbidden. You guys don't even get to see what this run was. It was me testing out something. Don't worry about it. Crazy Ari build that you won't see. I'm just gonna skip the screen right now so you guys can't see it. Can't see it at all. Haha. If this video gets 20 likes, I will show you this Ari build. This Ari build is kind of funky. It's kind of funky. And yes, I'm gonna be an asshole and not show you the build. Anyway, so let's see what other fun can we possibly do with Viktor, right? Trash. Is there any like blues that are gonna like blow us out? Evolve would be nice, right? Because obviously that looks kind of like the new Viktor, right? We get the evolve, so anything dies, we would just assume those keywords. That's gonna be pretty cool. We can actually turn one, right? We can do plunder. He's a 4 cost, so we can definitely do plunder Viktor. So that's pretty cool. We like that. What other thing would be beneficial to Viktor? Just trying to think, because if you have anything that creates something, that will get duplicated, which is pretty cool. When you have his 6-star, obviously, I'm just thinking about other crazy stuff. Luden's Tempest might be crazy, especially if you want to go like some type of build, maybe that they'll have more spells. I don't think you have that many spells that deal damage. Redouble Valor is decent. You will be able to utilize it though. Like Viktor's gonna level up pretty quickly, from what I could tell. You can give him even more keywords with the golden spatula. That's another thing you could do. I'm trying to think like what other things. Condenser's pretty nice. Chemtech duplicator, obviously, if you're able to stall. The deck that I saw though didn't look like he's gonna be able to stall. Like these are not stalling units, you know? Like this doesn't look like he's gonna be able to hold back the trenches really. This looks like, you know, like even like there's no like aftershock, slow speed spell. Like you're not. I'm surprised they didn't give him like a Telestone or something like that. Like this creates a card. This creates a card. This creates a card. Flame chompers in hand, but you usually don't play the flame chompers. Do you even have a discard unit for that? No, you really don't. Weird. I feel like his deck is short. Like he's missing like 2 cards or something like that. I can see Archangel Staff. I don't know. Now we're into the purples, right? So definitely not that. You could give him Overwhelm. Maybe his with all the augment stacking, all your units are gonna be like insanely strong. Your units will be strong. Like that's not even a thing. So definitely I could see you just going with like flood the board, play a bunch of created cards. Your board just stacks like crazy, and you're just dramatically stronger than your opponent just because you just have a big board, and then you play a couple created cards, and then you're getting +1/+1, and then it duplicates, so you're getting +2/+2, and you're also giving it keywords, and then if you just get sharing is caring, you're just like in there. I like Portal Pals as well. I could see Siren's Call, right? You get a free Evelyn, you get a free another card. That's like so like a waste of space, but yeah, it is something, right? Symphony, Spellweaver Symphony does work, right? Spellweaver Symphony definitely. Every time you get an attack token, you're gonna get a spell that you can play. It's cost 0, and it's gonna be a created card. Jace's Battery, just because they're homies. Harmless Scarecrow, Frozen Tomb. I guess if you're trying to get like 2 of them out in the field, I guess. Essence Thief, Echoing Spirit maybe, but like just so you can have more of them out in the field. Disciple of Shadows, they didn't, there's no other thing that comes in there. Defense spending, of course. No, I'm just kidding. Cruel Experiments wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, right? I think that most of them, like, they'll be able to outscale that, and then they'll have the overwhelming impact. Chosen by the Stars is definitely really good for Viktor, obviously. Black Shield, really good because everyone gets a thing, and then Big Guns. I think that there's not like too much that he can do as far as like really cool plays. I guess you can go with the impact with the Nora's thing, but all in all, I think you could just go with like some pretty, like some of the stuff that I already mentioned. There's some pretty cool builds. Like I said, like Chemtech Duplicator is gonna be crazy, potentially giving +3/+3 with a 1 spell. It might even cost 0. I could envision like Chemtech Duplicator with Spellweaver Symphony, and I don't even know, maybe Archangel Staff. So you have all the mana, and then also you could probably get away with, what is he? I don't even know what Viktor is. Is he a 2/4? So you would have to get, Starlight Gauntlet, 3 thing, and then maybe Hex Tech and then you would be able to do Starforge if you wanted to do Starforge. I also think like just turn 1 Viktor, especially if you get the 6-star, turn 1 Viktor to me just seems like the obvious choice. It's kind of like when you win turn 1 Aatrox. Once you get the 6-star, you just go turn 1 Aatrox, and then you just start blowing stuff out of the water. So that's gonna be it for me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed my little review of what they revealed so far of Viktor. I don't know if they have anything else. What do you guys think about the oh yeah, we can maybe look a little bit more into the, like, do you guys envision this on anybody else? Like, I will definitely try it on Kai'Sa, right? Like, you create a Hex Core, start giving keywords all over the place, and it's round start. It's not like when you have the attack token. So that's pretty cool. And then you get stopwatch, so you can just do that. You can also use this, I'm assuming Mbessa could use this, right, too? If you target an ally, that's nuts for Mbessa, right? That's going to be insane. And I think Yuumi would also be able to utilize it as well, too, because like you'll be able to just instantaneously, because they have Phalanx is the reason why I'm saying it. You could just instantaneously just target a unit, and then boom, they have barrier. So they'll be able to do with that. Plus, they have that faded thing. They pretty much took the faded thing, and then they just switched it with augment. I'm trying to think about anybody else that would just benefit from just getting random assorted keywords. I can even see it for Evelyn. Give the Hasa keyword and then pass it on to the homies. You know, that's another way I think you would be able to do it. Anybody else? Class, come on. Anybody else? Aurelion Soul, because you can, you know, just do it. I can't think of anyone else. Oh, Elise. We just did an Elise video. Elise would be great. You know, put a Hex Core on a random Elise or champion. Doesn't really matter who it is. And then boom, they attack and then they get that keyword. That's pretty cool. Half these other champions, I don't even remember what they do anymore. Nami would be really good with that, right? Because you could double it and give it to the next person. Wouldn't Neela be good? Neela's the one that doubles stuff, right? Like your first 2 fleeting units and spells. So yeah, she would actually be kind of spicy with that. So we got some options. We got some options with the Relic. I think the Relic's going to be more fun than Viktor himself, but you know, it is what it is. Maybe we can get like a cool champion thing and then go with the arcane. Anyway, okay, I'm done. I promise. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.